Hello and welcome to the 11th of our COCC calculator videos for the TI 8384, finding x-intercepts on your calculator. So let's run through the example, see how it works. So let's turn on our calculators and check zoom standard. And remember that's that -10 to 10, -10 to 10 window on the calculator. Let's go back to y equals and enter the same equation that's here on the handout. Negative x squared plus 6x minus 4. And let's press graph on that. And pause and make sure that your graph looks exactly like mine. Hope it does. And then here we go, back to our old friend, the second calc menu. So second, right here, calc, above the trace key. And this time we're going to choose number 2, which says it's the 0. Okay, let me press enter on that. So the thing is that x-intercepts have a whole bunch of different names. X-intercepts, zeros, solutions, roots. So that's why you see this note on the handout. If you have a TI-86, you're going to ask for a root. So a 0, an x-intercept, a root, those are all the same thing. Let me scroll the handout up a little bit. Remember that you can get these handouts off the same COCC website where you got the videos. And let's see what we're going to do. The same idea, a left bound, a right bound, and a guess. So let's say we're going for this first x-intercept, the one on the left. So my left bound would be any number to the left of that. In this case, that would be below. So a little bit to the left of the x-intercept and press enter. Use my arrows to go a little bit to the right of the x-intercept and press enter. Use my arrows to get really close to that x-intercept and press enter. And there's my answer. So depending what your teacher says, round to so many digits, you would round to however many digits your teacher says. So now we have to do the same thing again for the other one. Second, calc. Number 2 is the 0. That always amuses me. Use our arrows to go over toward that second x-intercept. We're a little bit to the left of the x-intercept, so we press enter. A little bit to the right of the x-intercept, so we press enter. And to guess, get as close as you can. Yeah, well, we can't get very close this time. Press enter, and there's our answer. So neither of those times did I get what I would call a slightly silly answer, but let me show you here on the handout what might happen. Let's look over here on the right-hand side. Notice what it did on that second x-intercept. It said x equals 5.236068, exactly the same as the exact answer. But look at this y value. Y equals 1e negative 12? Remember that that's scientific notation on these TI calculators. That fakey scientific notation for calculators. 1 times 10 to the negative 12th, yeah, that's pretty much a 0. It's a little bit of rounding error, we'll call it a 0. Now, remember on your handout, you can turn that over, second page, some examples you can play with, and as it says there, some answers are at the bottom of the page. I will also post an answer key for this one. Thanks very much. Have a good time. See you on the next video.